Prayer 1, that the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti'S for 6 months for a total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended for bringing the presiding officer and the entire Nigerian Senate in general to public opprobrium. Those in support of Prayer 1 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
This injustice will not be sustained. The pursuit for justice.
Natasha Akpoti'S suspension from the Senate during International Women's Month raises serious concerns about gender equality, institutional accountability, and women's rights in Nigerian politics. The suspension follows her call for an investigation into allegations of sexual harassment against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Instead of addressing the claims, the Senate turned against her.
When my sister came to the Senate, you were very reluctant, giving her a leadership position. I want to recall your word. You said she's a rookie. And there are people that came before her. Karimi, why would I give her chairmanship position? You said you wouldn't do that. That your conscience will not allow you to do that.
Reinforcing a pattern where women who speak up about gender-based misconduct face institutional backlash rather than support. This incident highlights the deep-seated power imbalance in Nigerian politics, where women remain underrepresented and often face intimidation when challenging male authority. Akpoti'S suspension serves as a clear message that even when women attain positions of influence, they are still vulnerable to political exclusion if they challenge the status quo. The swift action taken against her starkly contrasts with the Senate's failure to seriously consider the sexual harassment allegations.
Stand up for women today. No women, no nation. We want to claim our rights as a women.
Solidarity with them. This kind of things cannot continue in this country. Cannot continue in this country. You know, what that woman is saying is very serious. And the celebrities do not come out to support her in this kind of matter. The way everybody has something to say to defend Annie against Two-Face. See, this is what we can concern all of us now.
Nigerian people have come out to state clearly that what happened on the floor of the Senate is unacceptable. It is a deliberate attempt to shut the Nigerian woman out of the political space. I mean, it's shameful enough that we have only 4 women in the Senate. And the one who we see as the most vocal, the one with records of work and achievements for her people, is the same person who is faced with this situation. It's terrible that if a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria would come out to say she's been sexually harassed, and people are trying to downplay it, people are trying to water down the conversation. This is not about party. This is not about, it's not a gender war. This is a human rights issue. It's a national issue. It's a national embarrassment for Nigeria.
Revealing a troubling double standard in how misconduct is addressed depending on the gender of the accused and the accuser. Her suspension has far-reaching implications. It discourages female politicians from speaking out against gender-based violence, undermines institutional mechanisms for addressing sexual misconduct, and weakens the role of women in governance. More broadly, it raises concerns about freedom of speech and the suppression of women advocating for justice. If a sitting senator can be punished for merely bringing up an allegation, what protection exists for ordinary women, journalists, or activists who face similar situations? The timing of this event during International Women's Month is particularly significant. This period is meant to celebrate and advance the rights of women. Yet, it is being marked by an attempt to silence one of the few female voices in Nigerian politics. This underscores the ongoing struggles for gender equality, where women must not only fight for representation, but also battle against systematic barriers to seek to limit their influence. In response, there must be stronger policies to address sexual harassment claims in political institutions without bias or intimidation. Women in leadership and advocacy roles should not face punitive measures for demanding accountability. Civil society, media, and human rights organizations must amplify this issue to ensure that women in politics are not silenced when they seek justice. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis on current events and their impact. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.